Okay, so when we go into Actively Learn, is the new program that we have that will give you access to our book. So just Google Clever, because we do it through a Clever login. And then you'll click this top one, Clever Single Sign-On for Education. And then over in the top right corner, it says Log in as Student, and that's where you're going to go. Then the first time, and you might actually have to do it every time, you have to search for your school. So this is done by, so if you're a Ward family, you'll be at Ward. Flemingsburg, you'll be at Flemingsburg. And you'll see, so it'll say either EP Ward, Hillsborough, Flemingsburg, or Ewing. And then below it, to let you know you're at the right one, it's going to say Fleming County School District. So you'll click on that. Your username is your school email address. So first name dot last name at stu.fleming.kyschools.us. It would help if I could spell schools today. Sorry, I'm probably putting this all over the place and giving you a little bit of whiplash. So first name dot last name at school.fleming.kyschools.us. It's stu.fleming.kyschools.us. Your password is Fleming with a capital F 20. So Fleming 20. And you will get logged in. Then you're going to see your options for teacher pages. It's going to say S. Saunders page. And you'll click on that. And so we have a couple things on here. You've got, if you go to Xtra Math, that's where you're going to have access. So I've taken all of those timed multiplication and divisions. They're gone now because they just weren't working with a lot of students' computers. They were not loading well. But if you go to Xtra Math, you'll be able to.
Welcome to Xtra Math.
Okay.
I'm Mr. C.
Stop talking. It'll automatically log you in. And if you go through, you'll do a placement quiz.
Okay,
but I've got it set
placement.
to multiplication and division. So that is an option there if you're really noticing that your child needs some extra help with facts. But then if you go to Actively Learn, it's going to say you haven't activated a class yet. So then you're going to go up here to where it says Join Class. The code, I really hope I have it right. I'm going to email it out to you so you don't have to memorize it or listen to it here. Okay, so I'll send that code out. And then it's going to say you've joined FICBA 4th grade. You can go through this tutorial, but what's going to be important for you here is right here is your access to this book. So when you open it up, you're going to want to come up to this table of contents, and then you can go through, and whichever chapters we're dealing with, you can pick your chapters and go ahead and you can read those. And so, one chapter we have next week is July, Tuscanini Takes a Walk. It's going to give you the pictures, and you'll read through it. So that's going to be a lot easier for you probably than listening to me read it. A great thing about it also is you can have this open in a tab, and then you can open Schools PLP in a separate tab, and you can go back and forth. You can go back and look in the reading as you're answering questions. So I will send out, I'll send out that username password again, and I'll also send out the class join code to open up Actively Learn.